Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio.
Hello everybody, we're in Fairhead and somebody said to us that there's a place around here called the Grey Man's Path, which is a fascinating spot. So we're going to try and find that place today, and we're what, 600 feet up?
About that, George, yeah. Which for somebody like me with no head for heights is quite a challenge.
So follow us and see if we can find the Grey Man's Path. There's amazing scenery coming up, so stick around.
I could not forget.
So after getting lost a few times, I think we found a way up to the Grey Man's Path. You can see the lake down there, Loch na Carana. The actual cliff is up there, so we're going to be heading somewhere up that way. So stay tuned and we'll be back once we get to the Grey Man's Path. I'm gonna try and go up that cliff. Maybe we can see Rathnall Island from there and the lighthouse. There it is, a great view of Rathlin Island. I mean, look at these enormous boulders here behind me. How do they get here? It's right at the edge of the cliff.
So we've made it. Here we are at the Grey Man's Path. I don't know who the Grey Man was, but I tell you what, he was an awful lot more fit than I am, because this is one difficult hike to get up here. There's the path behind me. Supposedly the Grey Man was a spectre, a shroud, who lived in Loch Dhu, which is over there, and he was around here on misty nights when he would lure people into the loch.
It's also known as McNulty's Doorway, and that relates to a story with a girl called Anne McNulty, or Anna McNulty, who used to go and pick up dulse down on the beach by going down that gully every day. Dulse is a seaweed which is edible. If you ever come to Ireland, you should try it.
So Anna McNulty, collecting dulse each day, coming up here, the Grey Man's Path. On one occasion, she's walking home and she sees a figure with a hood, walks towards her, and she tries to engage him in conversation. He answers slightly from time to time. She keeps walking and he follows her. She looks down and notices that he hasn't got feet, he's got hooves. She then bends her head down and looks and sees this green apparition underneath her hood. She gets up, takes the bag of dulse from beneath her knee, and then she runs as fast as she can to her home over towards Ballycastle. When she's almost there, she hears this terrifying whinny. She doesn't look back, she just keeps going. And apparently on misty nights, the Grey Man still patrols this area, looking for people to capture and drag beneath Loch Dhu.
go skip all in. You got the white knuckles.